Life is inevitably painful. Life is hard. Life is challenging. Life will push your limits. It is inevitable that you are going to experience pain in one form or another. But the hard you experience is up to you. Living a life where you are a slave to the systems around you, to the programming fed to you, that is hard. Living a life of integrity, of discipline, living a life where you do the thing you know is good for you, even when you don't feel like it, that is also hard. Both are painful. But one, you are consciously aware of the pain that you are exerting on yourself, and the other is unconscious. You experience pain because you are unconscious, because you are a slave. Putting yourself out there is hard. Facing your fears is hard. Doing the thing you know is going to move your life forward in the direction that you want to move towards is hard. But that hard is rewarding. That hard is meaningful. And you can respect yourself for putting yourself through the fire, forging yourself in the flames consciously, because you respect yourself enough, you love yourself enough to do the hard thing in order to become the person you know you can be. Once we experience enough pain, unconscious pain, the pain of not feeling enough, the pain of suffering to your primal instincts and succumbing to the weakness that society and the systems around us try to push us into. That is hard. But once we experience enough of that, we get to a tipping point where we've had enough, where we've experienced enough unconsciousness. And you know you don't want to be there anymore. You know you're tired, you're sick and tired of experiencing unconsciousness, being a slave to your habits, to your programming. And that is when you need to take your power back. That is when you need to continue moving forward in the direction of expanding your consciousness, in believing that you can actually move in a desirable direction and actually move your life towards something that you know is more fulfilling, more meaningful, and that is actually going to do some good in this world. Being disciplined is hard. You often don't feel like doing the thing that you know is good for you, but you do it anyways because you respect yourself. Because you don't want to experience that other form of hard anymore. Because you've experienced all the darkness, all of the bullshit that you've put yourself through. All of the fear that you have succumbed to over the years. And you're tired of it. You're sick and tired of being a slave. And then you integrate that darkness. You allow yourself to accept those parts of yourself that you have pushed away and you have felt guilty and ashamed of, and you accept them lovingly. You don't push them away anymore. You accept the pain that you have experienced. You allow yourself to feel it fully. And you consciously choose to continue being disciplined and moving forward towards achieving and being a more fully integrated whole being. Because you know that road of unconsciousness, of being unaware, is not where you want to be anymore. So you must grab yourself by the balls and do the hard thing anyways. Put yourself out there anyways. Whatever it is that you know you are destined to do, that your soul is calling you to do, the thing that scares you most, you gotta face it head first. Throw yourself in the deep end. Forge yourself in the flames. And through doing so, you come out the other end a changed man, a changed person, a whole, fully integrated being. And you stick to the road that you know will move you forward towards becoming more of the person you want to be day by day. It is a process. Consistency is the key. Belief in yourself, belief in a greater purpose in all of it is the key. And keeping a promise to yourself that you made, because that hurt part of yourself needs to feel loved, and it doesn't want to feel that way anymore. So you integrate it and you become the person that part of yourself needed when it was hurt. And you allow it to be loved and respected and felt. And you remind yourself why you started this path in the first place. You remind yourself that every step of the way has purpose. And you continue especially when it gets hard. You stay disciplined, you stick to the plan. Because you know that there's so much meaning and purpose behind what you're doing. Life is hard. Choose your heart. Are you going to be unconscious, undisciplined, and suffer the consequences as your future self? Or are you going to do the hard thing now? Are you going to face your fears now? Are you going to face the hardship and the challenges and throw yourself into the flames, into the deep end now, and reap the rewards later on in life? You reap what you sow. Sow the seeds of greatness now. Sow the seeds of discipline now, so your dreams can blossom and you can reap the rewards for yourself and for all beings. Much love.